workshop right here. Actually, a really shitty spot for it. Let me remove that and build workshop crafts right up here. So it's near the stairs. It'll be a lot easier for him to get his equipment. And we are going to set up a full-time crafts dwarf doing nothing but producing crafts, rock crafts. That'll be like random shit like mugs and whatever. And that is going to be our primary export when the trade caravan comes, which is very important. Now, I have a stone crafter. Actually, I have two people set as stone crafters. That's interesting. And crafts is way over here. And they both have it, and they're both actually fairly decent at it. Maybe I should build two shops. No, one's going to be enough. As long as someone actually works it, I'm going to be happy. Oh, autumn has come, and things are not responding. Is it doing a seasonal save? Yeah, it's saving. Okay. That's what's happening, so we'll just wait for that to resolve itself. Yeah, what you generally want to have a craft dwarf workshop set up, and you want someone with stone crafting. It's the easiest thing. Like, you can do a variety of crafts using a variety of materials, but you have infinite stone, right? So set someone up to do the stone crafting, and they will produce those goods, which sell pretty decently. And then the more and more skills they get, they make like masterwork stuff that sell even better. You'll see once we finally get a trade caravan exactly how well that works out. Maybe I should build two of these and just have them both working infinitely for a season, just because that first caravan's not that far away, and it would be awfully nice to have a lot of goods to sell them. Come on, finish saving. Alright, and we're back. So, yeah, let's build a second one. It's not going to hurt too bad. Well, it's not going to hurt at all to have the second one kicking around. And then they can go to work. But everyone's moving items or digging. Yeah, my miners are still damn busy. Digging up chert now, I think. Hey, we had our first puppy. That's good news. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to... max barrels, max bins. You can actually set that. That's cool. I hadn't realized that. That explains a couple of things. Don't mind me, I'm just muttering. Piles, I'm going to remove this stockpile. Remove its designations. The rocks will still stay there, of course. But people will stop just dragging the rocks around and go back to other duties. They're still set to idle right now. They're probably still carrying stuff. And then they'll come here and they'll be like, what the fuck? Where'd the stockpile go? And they should just drop the rock where they were. Yeah, so he's going to get a drink. Still okay on drinks. Our trade depot is done. Good. Our kennels are also done. Excellent. So let's just train war animals. We're just going to put on repeat. He'll train war animals until there are no more animals to train. There we go. There, you can see him going to work. Actually, this is the one that just had the puppy. The puppy's following her. Maybe he'll be trained automatically. No, he won't, but it's nice to think about anyway. Ba, ba, ba. There we go. An animal has become a stray war dog. See, he has no skill and yet instantly completes. So I don't know if there's any point in ever putting any points in the animal training skill. I have no idea. Let's look it up while I'm thinking about it. Animal training. No. Nope. Nothing about it in the wiki, so presumably anyone can train an animal at any time without the skill. So that's good to know. So never spend any points on the skill. I think I've done that before when embarking. I set up some sort of like hunter ranger build. He had all the crossbow skills, ambushing skills, and I gave him animal training just so that he could train some hunting animals to go with him. And it turned out it was totally unnecessary. Look at this like stupid multicolored walls. Maybe at some point in the future we'll tear these sections down and rebuild them all of the same rock, assuming we end up with enough of one type of rock. But alright, that's maybe a little bit anal. Still, it'd be really nice if they were the same color. Ah well. So at one point, we're also going to have to think about exactly how we're going to let our dwarves in and out through these walls. Ultimately, we're going to want some drawbridges or something like that, I guess. Should we consider that right now? Maybe. Good places for a drawbridge. I guess at the bottom here. They got a path around the lake anyway. So bottom, top. I guess we could have one on each side. And maybe connect them all to just one lever. So you pull the lever, all the drawbridges pull up and lock people out. That would be kind of cool. So we'll put a drawbridge here then, whenever that completes. Yeah, that works. Okay, again, no one is idle. That's impressive and also a little confusing. But I guess that's okay. Look at all the dogs following my one guy around. That's his pack of war dogs. Wow. I don't even know what he's doing. Where is he? Oh, he's hauling furniture. Store items in stockpile. Oh, it's because my... okay. See, that's good to know. Now, we want to minimize that. My masons are the ones building furniture, tables, thrones, doors. But right now they're carrying it all the way upstairs to my furniture stockpile. So we will build the furniture stockpile. Well, we don't have much choice. I guess we're going to build it here. It's not really optimal. Actually, no. We're going to build it... I'm kind of losing where I am here. Yeah, we're going to build it in the right stockpile here. That way, because the masons will use it, but then I'll also build some carpenters over here. So they'll all access the furniture stockpile. So let's set that right away. I mean, they're still going to have to cart it upstairs if, say, I want to install something upstairs, but at least then it's relevant. That way, 100% we need it to be upstairs at that point, so bring it upstairs. And it also won't slow the production, right? Because right now it's the actual mason who's bringing it here. Now, the mason will drop it here. It'll be a super short trip. Actually, people hauling furniture in here. Oh, the bucket. Because I still had it forbidden over there. That's okay. That's not a big deal. He'll bring it here, presumably, I think. And then other people who are hauling it will just come down and grab it. I don't know. Let's see. Petrified wood. Where the hell did we hit that? Petrified wood. Huh. Neat. Alright. Good stuff. Oh, brew drink's canceled because... Oh, we have nothing to brew. Alright, so I'm going to cancel this job here. But, so, hopefully we get some plump helmets soon. Probably things are not critical, although potentially we're low on food now because we got no plants to eat. But we have... What the fuck are these things? Oh, larch. Okay. But we may as well just tell people to come and gather some more plants. We'll gather it from this area because there's a whole lot of them. And... while we're doing stuff, we're going to cut down trees down here because we want to continue building our wall, and the trees will actually get in our way. The bushes don't, but the trees do interfere with it, so we're going to have someone come and cut that all down. Yeah, there's our woodcutter, chased by all his dogs. God, I think that's fucking hilarious. Still only deer around. For some reason I thought I settled in a wilder area this time around, just to make things a little more interesting, but apparently not. Did I ever get around to building mechanisms? Can I build traps? I do. I can. I don't think I've got cages, though. Yeah, it's going to complain that there's no cages to arm the cage trap with. Probably. Maybe not. Let's build a animal stockpile here. Animal stockpiles is where cages go, and also caged animals. Yeah, there's nothing to put in that trap. We will want to build some at some point, but people are so busy right now. Oh, yeah, these things are done. Craftsworks workshop. Yeah, there we go. See the message at the bottom, needs empty cage to equip that, so we'll probably just disable those. So make generic rock crafts. Set on repeat, and you as well. I mean, you can also choose mugs, instruments, toys. I just like to do generic crafts. And set them both on repeat and have them go. So I'm actually going to tear this trap out, just so I don't get spammed with messages about the missing cage. And at some point we'll hopefully have some idle workers, and we will set them to build cages for us, among other things. Actually, a couple idle people now. Jeweler, Neger Pants. I guess there's nothing to haul. So yeah, there's a little bit of extra walking, having to do this whole pathfinding. But hopefully at some point everything will be below this level, and they won't have to deal with this very often. And yeah, so then we won't have that pathfinding issue, because the rest of this is pretty optimal for pathfinding. That's pretty cool. I like this placement. I've actually never done this before. I just sort of thought about it as I was placing these buildings down. So, excellent stuff. Could probably use extra beds at this point, because we got quite a bit of a population. Let me queue up a job for beds. Bonk. 5 more. I know I'm going pretty fast, but at the same time, I don't want things to be slow and boring, so... This is still pretty tutorial-y. I think I'm starting to get a little tired, and I don't want this video commentary to bog down too much, so I think it may be a good time for a break, but I really like the direction this fort is going. I feel like this is going to be a good one for long term, so we are going to keep expanding. And I'm looking at the civilization screen, and I'm not sure. There's no human or elves apparently within range, so all we've got are our own dwarves to trade with. An unnamed Batman civilization. Has no important leader. Yeah, no, Batman is the leader. Bruce Wayne, man. So I have no idea what that represents. And the fact that there are no goblins on that list, I'm not sure if that means there's no goblins around. If that is so, then we're not really going to get attacked very much. That's the most common foe. However, there are other obstacles which will present themselves as we continue on with this game. So hopefully that just means we'll end up with a really impressive fort, to compensate for the apparent lack of danger. And I hope it's not too boring. We'll see. Anyway, folks, I'm going to call it quits here. I'm going to save, and we'll see you next time.